guys, welcome back to the channel. We are at the Airbnb after Bristol, and first thing I want to do is just kind of go over some of the unfortunate damage, as you can say. Nothing major. So as you can see, the radiator in here broke off the mount. The whole grill came forward. Not really sure why it did that. We did hit the wall with the back end a little bit, but all it did was hit the wheel, and the wheel bent. Bent sides broke. They were already starting to crack from before, and they just finished off. This side is the worst. It took a bunch of damage, but I woke up early. I was trying to sleep in, but woke up early. Everyone is inside, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do my compression test. I do this after every time. I want to catch stuff before throwing a rod out the bottom of the oil pan. So we go ahead, check this, and see where we're sitting as far as engine health. Showed no signs of issues, so I don't think that's a big problem. Towards the middle of the run, my throttle was sticking, but not all the way. And I've had issues starting this thing up where it'll rev up and then idle back down. So I'm pretty sure my idle air control valve was messed up, because there's nothing in my throttle linkage itself that shows that it's stuck, unless something in the throttle body itself has something messed up. So I'm counting on it being the idle air control valve, and if it is, I'm just gonna block it off and set my idle without it. Ooh, plugs are rich. Interesting. All right, not good news for the rat rod. We are one day away from trying to leave for LS Fest. This is what me and Jacob found. This is the situation in here. There's supposed to be a head on the end of that, and there's not. So that means we dropped a valve. That's kind of why it's revving up weird and stuff. So that's not good. We're gonna try and fix the radiator. That's broken. Teresa's back here fixing the bed, because that broke. Pretty rough event for old Helen here. So we got some work to do. Oh, found the head. There she is. Dang it. Brother. Whoops. Whoops. Of course, I had to go the other head, so now I gotta pull both off. All right, well, let's get going. Got the intake off, everything else is off. Getting ready to pull the heads. Found the damage, but the other valve was in this cylinder. Went all the way across into the other cylinder, so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, show the valve.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at the piston, there's a hole in it.
Oh, look at that little guy.
See the chamber? See the chamber?
Oh, nice. There it goes.
Hey, that's why the spark plug wouldn't come out.
Oh, man.
That makes so much sense.
That chamber stopped, huh?
Hey, but the rest of them look alright.
Yeah?
Seems like.
Thing's mid, dude.
And I don't think we have to pump the motor on, but I don't think the cylinder wall is that bad either.
It's not too
Think you
bad.
weld up that piston?
Oh, yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yoo-hoo!
That one got a little love. This one is the only one that's kind of concerning on the edge. You can pop it out and then pop the other one out. fucking. You just muted it. It looks like they're all touching. We are getting a fresh head because it just destroyed that other head. And they also had a spare stock set of pistons, so we're grabbing those. I'm gonna work on getting the pistons put in. Jacob and Teresa are gonna work on getting the head valve jobbed and surfaced and matched to the other head that's still good. And we're gonna try and rebuild this thing tonight and take off for LS Fest in the morning. It's gonna be a long night, but we're making it happen. That's the carnage of the piston. Shouldn't be able to see Jacob through the hole in the piston. Are they over here? Oh. This one's a good one. No head on that one. And then that's the, this was the biggest telltale sign because I couldn't get the spark plug out, but that's why. Not good, not good.
I couldn't tell with my micrometer, but Jacob measured it and he said it was bent, so I'll believe him.
So we're gonna go ahead and put these on it. All right, so what I did is I cleaned out this piston, made sure there's nothing left. Cylinder wall has a little amount of stuff in there. So I took the rod off and I put the piston in as far as I could, and I'm gonna dingle ball hone this cylinder just to try and give it more chance at life. We're planning on doing a bigger rebuild on this thing, but for right now we're really just trying to make LS Fest because I already made plans for it. So we're just pushing right now. Jacob and Teresa are working on valve jobbing the heads, getting all the valves angles straight, getting all the valve angles straight, and just going through making sure they're good to go. And then, because we had to match one head to the other one because of, well, you saw the damage. We completely destroyed that other head. So getting this figured out, hopefully make it to LS Fest, but I'm gonna quit yakking and start machining this thing. Machining, you know, machining. All right, so cleaned up as best as we could get. She's got some valleys, if you know what I'm talking about. She's got some valleys in there. Took all the peaks out, so hopefully we'll give the rings the best chance at life that they can get. But cleaned it all out. Fresh piston in there. Perfect. There's one more on this side I'm gonna replace too that looks a little rough, but overall should run a lot better without a hole in it.
Goes to the green. And it slowly falls off.
Good to go. Sweet. Sweet. Got the oil pan all cleaned out. Gas is clean. I'll throw this back on and then we'll get the heads put on. Heads are back on. Gotta put all the hardware in and then the intake and everything else back on. But I have to say a huge thank you to my friends for helping me out. We ran all around Houston working on getting stuff. Cooper's heads had spare head that was already ported, so they just went through, put all my valves in it, and new valves since some of them are messed up. All my springs, set the shims for the correct camshaft and everything. Sorry if I'm talking slow. It's 3 in the morning and I'm just tired, and I don't like working on stuff this late because this is where mistakes happen. So I'm just trying to go super slow and make sure that I don't mess anything up. But so far so good. I'm really glad I took the oil pan off. I completely went through and cleaned it, and there's a bunch of valve and piston material in there. So cleaned that. I checked out some bearings. All the bearings look good. Filter actually looked pretty decent. I cleaned out the pickup tube. I'm gonna clean out the intake before I put it on. Just trying to make sure everything is good to go. This isn't like the best way to rebuild it, but it should last for a couple burnouts at least is our hopes. I really want to build a nice motor for this thing, but as of right now, this is what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and keep trucking along.
Maybe one take. Well, we have to. Oh, we're missing the question. Okay. No leaks though? Oh, no. Nitrous line is leaking. Oh, yeah. Someone didn't even say this. Oh. Right.
Not me.
All the wires are in and everything? Everything's good?
My fault.
It's gonna fire right up. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No questions asked. Sparkling wires over there? Yeah.
Travis with Sean and his brat. Hell yeah. Off for Hooper's booth. Changed out to the burnout tires. Did the whole engine swap. We made it to LS Fest. We started it, as you probably heard. I took off the IAC because we were having issues. Just Gorilla taped the holes. I know it's not great, but it was a vacuum leak before, so that's what we got. Sketchy. One of those comes off at full throttle, so we'll have the key handy to turn off. But throw this hat back on. I think she's ready to go. Well, the engine took the nitrous all the way to 68 so well last time. I think I'm just gonna change it and make it a little bit more safe. Yeah, that looks good. Did I do it all right, Burnout? Well, guys, I really appreciate you watching. I am super excited to announce that we have a new sponsor that just came on board. We met them at LS Fest. Poppy's Patina came on board with their Wipe On Clear Coat. They are ambassadors of hot rodding, and could not be happier. Brian over at Poppy's Patina wanted to come on board. They have an awesome Turbo LS Pacer, and I just couldn't be more excited. I can't wait to use their Wipe On Clear Coat to put on Helen to shine her up a little bit. Everybody asks me if I'm going to paint her, and it's never happening, but I will definitely get her shined up, get that patina looking good. So I can't wait. They're going to shoot over some of their products, some flags. Can't wait to fly those things at all the burnout contests we go to. But I owe a huge thank you to Hooper's Heads, Late Model Engines, Jacob and Teresa, my friends that helped me put countless hours into the rat rod and the Trans Am. They are truly some of the best friends that I have, and I have to thank them so much. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We're almost there. We're about to be monetized, and once we start making money, I can put it right back into the cars and just keep doing what we're doing. I really appreciate everybody for watching. See you next time.